Was Salva right?
It's been a relatively quiet week leading up to Trail Bellús. On holiday from a lot of my online classes, yay, and I've safely completed my September 150 kilometre challenge, ending on around 250 kilometres. So most days this week were just short tootles with the Hamster Hounds around the olive groves. On the other hand, my long-distance fitness isn't exactly where it ought to be. November is looming large with 2 full marathons, including a virtual New York and the inaugural Elche Alicante marathon, plus 2, maybe 3 half marathons. A question mark over the Benidorm half marathon right now. So, naturally this morning, I thought the most sensible thing to do was sneak in a 21 kilometre warm-up. My legs, specifically my knees, haven't forgiven me yet. To make matters worse, my faithful Zirconi Xodus Ultras finally crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Nearly 1,000 kilometres together, road, trail, everything. They were super comfortable and totally dependable. They'll be missed. Now I'm stuck wondering whether to replace them with the Ultra 3s or 4s. The 4s are newer, but the 3s are lighter and, crucially, cheaper. Tricky. So, here I am, legs in open rebellion from my half marathon warm-up, favourite trail shoes retired, and a course that, according to my friend Salva, might not be as flat as I optimistically claimed. What could possibly go wrong? Well, potentially quite a lot. My predicted itinerary for Trail Bellús looked pretty solid. Oversleep, arrive late, no parking, run a bit, get lost, add a few bonus kilometres, rescued by sweep team, cross the finish line to the cheers or jeers of my so-called running pals, almuerzo with Javier, Vicente, Vero, etc. On paper, a flawless plan. Reality, couldn't sleep, so oversleeping wasn't an option, arrived an hour early, parked without drama, and was immediately recognised by an alarming number of people. Not sure whether that's fame or infamy. We thanked the organisers, the town hall and the people of Bellus and set off down the main street. For once, I was even with my small group of pals, not something that usually lasts too long. Quick left turn and straight into the countryside. Lovely. My prediction of a mostly flat course, based on some carefully vague comments from friends, seemed to be holding true. Down into a familiar canyon I'd run before with the Hamster Hounds, first water station at 5 kilometres, banana slice fueling me up nicely. Then came 6.5 kilometres. Left turn, up, and up some more. Not quite what I had in mind. The narrow trail name suddenly made sense. Overtaking was a nightmare, and mostly it was others who wanted to overtake me. Water Station 2, around 9 kilometres, the kind lady there asked if I was okay, which is never a good sign. Then came a shortcut over the mountain, followed by a long Scree descent where everyone I'd passed earlier came flying by to reclaim their places. And just when I thought I was safe, I heard the unmistakable sound of Javier closing in behind me. Now, at Miramar, we ran together. This time, it was every hamster for himself. Finally, back into the village, down that long, narrow street, and across the finish line. Post-race, cold showers in a packed changing room. Then a proper café almuerzo with the gang. A perfect way to end the day. Trail Bellús, less get lost and rescued, more climb, suffer, descend, repeat. If you've actually made it this far, thank you very much and well done. And if you happen to have participated in the Trail Bellús, I'd especially love to hear from you in the comments. How did it go for you? Highs and potential lows. Next weekend, it's La Pobla del Duc. Now, that's a run that happened to have been cancelled several months ago due to thunderstorms. I guess the Pobla del Duc event will be a couple of village laps into the countryside, find a couple of hills, go up them, down them, and then back into the village itself. But knowing Circuit Albaida, I'm sure the route will spring some interesting surprises on us. Oh yes, and if you're interested in being a future Remarkable Runner guest, I'd love to hear your running story. Until next time, lace up and enjoy the ride.
Was Salva right? Of course he was.